Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I am going to be showing you guys some products that I just got from the Dollar Tree. And honestly, ever since I first started doing makeup, I've gotten makeup from the Dollar Tree. I still do, and I find stuff that I really like. So on Instagram, I follow a lot of Dollar Tree haul people, I guess you'd call it, who go to Dollar Tree and find stuff that's like actually worth it, because some stuff at the Dollar Tree is not worth it. So, and the makeup people, they recently have been finding like LA Colors stuff. Sorry, the hiccups. LA Colors products there, and some of their stuff is actually really good. So usually my Dollar Tree does not have the good stuff, pretty much. Like, they don't really get the new stuff, but I went there today and they had pretty much all of it, and I was so shook. So I spent $14. Obviously I got 14 things. Oh wait, no, I got 13 things. But so let me show you what I found, so I'm gonna show you them in the package right now because I want to go outside and take pictures of it first so I can post it on my Instagram, because I haven't posted there in a while. So the first things I found, these were like more towards the front of the store. I found these two correcting concealers, conceal correctors, and I got the orange one and I got the yellow one. So let me see, you can't really see it, the sun is. So I got these two. The sun is really bright, and I feel like it's like making my skin look good. My skin does not look this good, but yeah, so I got these two, yellow and orange. I can't really show you close up right now because it'll mess up the, oh, maybe I can. Well, this is the orange one and the yellow one. So yeah, and then the second thing I saw were these little, okay, so the second thing I saw were these eyeshadow palettes, $1 each. So this one is an all matte one, and I'm gonna show you them out of the package. I just want to keep them in there for right now. This one is called Peace. Okay, I can't really put this somewhere. This one is called Joy, and these next two look like really pretty, because they have matte and shimmer, so they're like the most conventional ones. The first one was, oh, excuse me. The first one was all matte, and then this one's so pretty, Beauty, and it hopefully has some really nice shades in there. Now there's a like little glare or whatever. So next thing, I got this crease brush. I mean, I've seen Wet n Wild brushes in there before. I'll open this one. I've seen Wet n Wild brushes in there before, and pretty much all of the ones that I have are from the Dollar Tree, because yeah, I'm not sure. I think this one's $1 usually. Excuse me. Okay, that should be right. Okay, so I got this Wet n Wild brush. I forgot what I was saying before, but yeah, it's super nice. This is a really nice crease brush, actually. I don't own one of these. I only own, so these are dirty, but I only own like this one. I think this was called like the Smoky Liner Brush. And then I have this one, like a packing shadow brush. And then I have the little, other stuff on it. I have the eyeliner. I use this for my eyebrows all the time. So yeah. So now I have the crease brush, so I'm excited to use this. It's super nice. It's really fluffy, and I like really fluffy brushes. So yeah, I like really big ones, because I like to just like, I get lazy, so I just like to like go all the way in the crease with this. Okay, so next I found these powder. These powder contours. There was 4 colors. And so on all the colors, pretty much the contour shade was the same. It doesn't look the same here. Yeah, pretty much the contour shade were the same, but the highlight shade was different. So I got the two that like the highlight shade looked better. So this one is more of an orange, and then this one's more of a yellow, and then they have one that was more neutral, and I think one that was more towards the cool side. So even though this says medium, this is the second lightest shade and this is the darkest shade, but I just got it because of this, because the contour shade is the same, obviously. And then, so I was like, okay, I was already satisfied with the eyeshadow and the contours, and then I passed by, like, it wasn't in the aisle with the other stuff, it was like on the side, like, I don't even know how to explain it. It was like not even by the makeup, it was like on the complete other side of it. But I found 4 of these highlight palettes, and honestly, I'm not really like a highlighter, like I'm not highlighter crazed whatsoever, but I wanted to really try these. You can see me in the background, but I really wanted to try these out, just because, I mean, $1 highlight palette. So this one looks super blinding. This one's called Moonbeam, so maybe I can swatch them. I'm not that good at swatches, but I can try. And then this one is called Time to Glow, and I think I got all of them except, I think there were 6 and I got 4 of them. I'm not too sure. And the lighting kind of makes them all look the same, but they're different. And then this one is like this looks like a dupe for the Anastasia, the Moonbeam, I think it's called, maybe, or something like that. And then the like Kat Von D Alchemist, like, that's one, like those kind of highlights. So it's like these ones. That's why I got it. It looks really ashy, but that's why I got it, because I wanted to try like those highlights that are kind of almost like duochrome. And then finally, this is the last thing out of everything. This is called Candlelight, and these don't look as metallic. These look more like kind of natural highlight. So so these are all like the haul, and I'm going to come back after I take pictures and like show you, maybe swatch a few. And yeah, so I'm really excited to try these out, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed me saying this. Just in case I forget to film, I'm just gonna film an outro. So peace. Okay guys, so today we're going to be starting off with the first eyeshadow palette called Beauty. And you can see from the swatches, this is probably the most pigmented palette out of all of them. And I just think the shades were really pretty, and they felt really, really buttery and blendable. This next palette is called Calm, and it's an all matte palette, and honestly I think the shades are a little ashy for me. I would definitely recommend this for somebody with a lighter skin tone, because I think that it would really good for crease colors. But personally on me, the swatches turned out a little ashy, but they are pretty pigmented, so if you want to try it out, I would recommend only $1. This next palette I have is called Peace, and it's more of a darker palette. Coming up in the swatches, you can see that the dark one that I actually swatch right now, it did not show up very well. I'm not too sure about that, because I did try to double over on it, and it still didn't, you know, build up the pigment. But the other shades are really pretty, and I think they look really nice in the swatches. I don't know what happened with the dark one. So if you want to try out the other shades, I think it'd be nice, but the dark one's kind of a dud. The next palette you are looking at is called Joy, and this palette and the first one I think are the most usable ones, because they have matte and shimmer shades, so you can get the most like maximum out of your eye look with these. And I just think this one is also very pretty. You can do a number of different looks with these, and they were all very pigmented, so I definitely recommend this one. palettes is this first one called Moonbeam, and all of the shades in here are super pretty, super metallic, and I think this palette may be a dupe for something. I feel like I've seen these shades together before, but I'm not too sure. I'm not too up to date with the highlight palettes, but they were all super blinding and pigmented. So yeah, I would 100% recommend this if you love highlight, because it's super nice. So this palette is called Time to Glow, and I would recommend this palette for any darker skin people, because it has more darker highlights obviously, and it comes with like a rose gold, a copper, and then like a true gold one, and these are also very pigmented, very blinding highlights. So yeah, I think they're like very pretty, and also you can use them for a lid shade, anything you want pretty much, but I think they're really nice, especially for $1. This next palette is called Enlightened, and this one had me very shook because it's probably the one that I was looking forward to the most. But as you just saw, it broke somehow. I wasn't even pressing that hard. It's just this formula is very buttery and soft, and it's very easily comes apart. Like after this, I dropped it like a little bit, like 2 inches from the table, I feel like. And it kind of shattered some more, and like powder just went everywhere. So I think that this one just has a little problems with the formula, but the color is very pretty and the swatches come out good. So, I mean, just don't drop it. Here's the last of the highlight palettes, called Candlelight, and as I said before when I first opened it, these ones are a lot more natural, not as metallic-y. So if you're looking for more of a natural glow from within, I would definitely recommend these because it's not as, you know, highlighty. So here are the 2 contour palettes I bought. The one that you're looking at right now is the deep one, and the next one, this one is going to be the medium one. And as you can tell, the contour shades are the same, and when I swatch them, you could not see them on my skin, but that's usually how like contours and bronzers are. They usually don't show up with swatches, at least the cheap ones don't. But once you use a brush and everything, it looks a lot better. And as you can tell, the medium highlight shade was so pigmented and like buttery, but the deep one did need some work, but it still showed up, so that's fine. And finally, we have the 2 color correctors. I usually don't really use color correctors that much, but I just wanted to try it out just to, you know, $1, duh. And they were so pigmented, and the orange one blended out a little better than the yellow one, but I still think they're both really nice. So that's gonna be it for the whole video, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and yeah, I appreciate you.